G'day everyone, welcome to Legends of Lore and welcome to another Warhammer 40k battle report. I'm Buzz and I'm with the lovely legend, our very own patron and legend, Pat.
Great, thanks for having me guys,
Pat,
thank you.
So Pat of course is one of our awesome legends. He's been there for quite some time now, so thank you very much mate for all your support to the channel. And of course, he's the secretary of the Warplings Gaming Club here in Melbourne. Yes. Which is a staple of wargaming in this city. A lot of our community flocks over there to play some games. And do you want to give them a bit of a plug?
Yeah, by all means, folks. So we have games running on Tuesday and Saturdays, and it's very simple. Just find us on Facebook, on Warplings, and then you can just hit up the community, ask for a game. We've got lots of things, everything from 40k. There's a big resurgence in one-page rules at the minute with a tournament we're running in the next couple of weeks coming up. We also got Age of Sigmar, Kill Team, Warcry. Really, everything's happening there.
Shebang.
So if you want it, it's there Tuesday nights and Saturdays through the day. So just hit us up. We'd love to see you there.
Yeah, go check him out. It's wonderful. And of course, Pat's brought his amazing Chaos Knights today. Funny enough, Pat and I had a recent game late last year at a tournament in Ballarat where we went toe-to-toe, Admech v Chaos Knights.
It was.
It didn't go my way. But you did buy me a beer after you did wipe me off the table, which was very nice of you.
That's the only thing you can do after that. That's a rule, folks. You've got to buy someone a beer when you beat them.
Absolutely. And we look forward to rekindling the flame.
That's it. It's revenge time. 2023. It's a new year.
And I think the mat and the terrain kind of suits the scenario here.
Lovely. Yep.
So you've seen all the little shots of Pat's amazing army. And we're going to get stuck into the mission. So today we are playing Abandoned Sanctuaries. So it's a Dawn of War deployment, or as Pat likes to call it, the old hot dog deployment.
That's it.
Yep. It's a hold 1, hold 2 scenario, and the tertiary involves holding the center for an extra 2 points, or if you've killed a unit, an opponent's unit off that objective, you also get that additional 1 tertiary point. So that's the mission. A couple of quick thank yous. We of course want to quickly thank all of our patrons. Pat, obviously one of them. Without you guys, we can't actually do any of this. I know we say that each and every week, but we literally can't. So we recently invested in boarding actions, which you might have seen a couple of weeks ago. That was all due to you guys and your support. So the fact that you're able to help us get those new game systems, we can showcase all these new battle reports and just evolve the channel. So thank you very much to all of our legends on there. There's some really great benefits there. So if you head over to our Patreon page, you can become one of our Legends Army. Of course, Pat is one of our, I think you're one of our Devastator Marines, I think, in our Legends Army.
I think so.
Yes.
Yep. Never expected to see the table, but it's back now, free war gear. So,
so hop on over there. Show us some love if you can, and that would be much appreciated. Follow us on all the socials, are all down below in the description. And to our sponsors, so we've got Gap Games over in Queensland, 21% off GW stuff and all their other miniature ranges. Go check them out. We get a bit of a kickback on the channel, so it kind of supports the channel. What's another way to support the channel, I guess? And also to Game Mat EU for this lovely neoprene mats and some of this terrain that they've provided for us. So thank you to Game Mat. That's it. We've done all the little shebangs, and then
now we do the big bangs.
Now we do the big bangs.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So today's army is an Arcs of Omen detachment of House Herpetrax, and for this one we get 2 extra wounds for the War Dogs and 4 extra wounds for the big boys. Also, it's an iconoclast household, so that means there's +1 attack on the charge or when they get charged, and also 1 extra AP. It's led today by a Warlord, the Night Desecrator. And for the Warlord trait, I've given it the Aura of Terror, which means enemies have to roll an extra dice, 3d6, when they have to do a dread test. It's also got the relic, the Diamonus, for heavy 3, strength 16, neg 5 AP, damage 6 plus D3. Hopefully to punch a hole in some of these robots. And for a favour of the Dark Gods, I've given it the Blessing of the Dark Master, which means it can't reroll hits, wounds, or damage against it. And then when it upgrades and gets blessed, it becomes trans hitman and can only be hit on a 4. To accompany it today, it's got its smash brother, the Rampager. And for the Warlord trait, I've given it the Knight Diabolus, which is +1 attack and it re-roll 1s to hit in melee. For a relic, I've given it the Veil of Medringard, which means it gets a 4+ invul in shooting and a 6+ invul in melee. And for a favour of the Dark Gods, I've given it the Mark of the Dread Knight, which means it starts with a 6+ Feel No Pain, and then when it's favoured, it gets a 5+ Feel No Pain. Then with this detachment, I've tried to max out the number of slots that I've used so I can get as many favours into the list. So I start with just a single Stalker with an Avenger Chain Cannon, Slaughter Claw and Havoc Multi-Launcher. This one's got the relic, the Helm of Dogs, which lets War Dogs within 6 inches reroll 1s to wound. For its favour, it gets Cursed Rune of Fate, which means against shooting, any 6s that I roll to save will bounce back 1 mortal wound to a maximum of 6 mortal wounds. Then, once it gets upgraded, it'll have a 4+ invul for the rest of the game. The second Stalker squad's got 2 War Dogs in it, and the first one's got an Avenger Chain Cannon, a Slaughter Claw and Havoc Multi-Launcher, and the second one I've switched the weapons to have a Demon Breath Spear, a Reaper Chain Talent and a Havoc Multi-Launcher. For the favour on this one, I've given the Subjugator Machine Spirit, which means it can advance and shoot for no penalty, and then once it's blessed, it can advance and charge. Finally, the third Stalker squad's just another single one with an Avenger Chain Cannon, Reaper Chain Talent and a Havoc Multi-Launcher. And for this one I've chosen the Warpborn Stalker, which means that the model can start in Deep Strike and then Deep Strike down 9 inches away from any other models, or once it's upgraded you can take it off the board and then re-Deep Strike it on the next turn. Finally, just 1 Brigand to assist all of the Stalkers with no special favour on it, so this is a more shooting War Dog. Then, because 6 slots wasn't enough, I decided to soup in an extra super heavy auxiliary detachment, and for this one I've given it an Iconoclast Dreadblade unit, and for this one I've given the Worthy Offerings, which means it gets +1 to hit against vehicles, monsters, characters, plus if they kill any of these models then their favour is instantly upgraded. There's 2 Executioner War Dogs in this Dreadblade, and one of them I've given the favour, the Mirror of Fates, which means when opponents spend a CP on a 5+, I get 1 CP back, and that's 1 per battle round. Then, once it gets favoured, they get an instant 6 dice for a hit, wound, or save throw that can be used after I've made the hit roll. That's 2,000 points on the nose for some goodness with the Chaos Knights and House Herpetrax.
Alrighty guys, today I've got a 2,000 point list of Admech running the Rise of Forge World today, which gives me +1 to charge and also +1 to wound when I charge, have been charged or heroically intervened. I've got the Arcs of Omen detachment today, and my compulsory type today is the Elite's Choice. Heading up the detachment is my Tech Priest Dominus Dahlia Cythera. He's got the relic, the Pedagog Tooth, which just gives her a nice stabbier axe. And she's also got the Warlord trait, the Citation in Savagery. That essentially allows me to pick a Riser core unit in the fight phase within 6 inches of her, and they can get extra AP when they fight. I have a second Tech Priest Dominus, just stock standard with a Macro Stubber and a Volkite Blaster. I've also got a further 2 HQs. I've got a Tech Priest Engineer, and I've also got a Techno Archaeologist. I've upgraded him as the Logi, which enables me to select a core unit per turn in my command phase, and that allows them to negate any -1 and -2 and treat it as AP 0. Over to troops, I'm bringing back the Cataphron Destroyers, which now they are core, yes. Sadly, I don't have the Breacher variants in the army yet, which would fit Riser a bit better. So I've just got the Destroyers here with Plasmas. Let's see how they go now that they're core and can get some rerolls. Let's see how they do. Following them, I've just got a standard 5-man squad of Skitarii Rangers, just bare bones. Now over to the meat and potatoes, the elites. Cybernetica Datasmith, he has the Genitors upgrade, which basically means I can select 1 friendly Forge World core within 6 inches. They can have their hit rolls on a 6+ automatically wound the target. Following that, I've got 2 10-man Fulgurite Electro Priests, which are very punchy and very deadly if they can get in combat. Bit squishy if you don't. Hopefully charging up the field and putting on some pressure on Pat's army is my 3 squad unit of Sidonian Dragoons, all with their taser lancers. And for even more punch, I've got 2 separate units of 3 Castellan robots with the fists and the flamers. And last in the heavy spot, just to support some anti-tank and knock off some of these big chaotic demon engines, I've got a Onaga Dooncrawler with the neutron laser, Cognis Heavy Stubber and some smoke launchers. And also helping out with the clearance of some big engines, I've got an Archaeopter Stratoraptor. He's got the twin las cannons. And finally in the transports, I'll have the Scorpius Dune Rider, which will have some priests inside. And I'll also have the Terex Pattern Termite Drill, which will have my Warlord and another squad of Electro Priests. The Termite has flamers and melter guns. All up, that's 2,000 points of Riser Admech.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Earth's first line of defense has a breakthrough in space technology. Magnalock. It defies the law of gravity. Activate Starcom equipment. Control Starcom weapons. Figures and vehicles each sold separately. Magnalock, a mighty power for Starcom. A deadly threat in the hands of the Shadow Force. Who will survive? Starcom!
So the list today is focused around 2 big boys and then 7 of the little war dogs. The idea is that the Rampager is going to go straight up the middle and try and soak as much damage as possible, whilst hopefully throwing a few punches back. Then with the other war dogs, they're in the list to kind of get some extra punch and shooting, and then hopefully skirt around the outsides and score those objectives and the extra bonus points. Overall, it's fairly punchy, it's fairly shooty, but hopefully it'll make a good show for everyone at home.
Alright, so this is an expansion of the 1350 list that I run about a month and a half ago, and I had a lot of fun playing Riser, just in terms of their board control, you know, pushing units up to get them in melee as quickly as you can. +1 to charge is great, +1 to wound is amazing, so I've just thrown a few extra melee units in the list, being the Sidonian Dragoons. And I've also just added a bit more gun anti-tank weaponry just facing the Chaos Knights, just to help me a bit, because if things turn south quickly, particularly if Pat gets first turn, yeah, there's going to be, it might be a very short game. So I've put a couple of big things in there just to take down some War Dogs, especially because they can zip along the board. You know, they count as 5 models when holding objectives or something, so I need to take as many of those little baby knights as I can. We'll see how much of my army's left after that. Alrighty guys, we are back from deployment, and that is a very scary corner that you've got going on there, Pat.
Thank you.
I am quite intimidated by what is in that corner. Yes, look, I've kind of frontlined a few of my units, being Riser and Melee. It's but I'm not sure what's going to happen. Pat's got a lot of scary guns and scary melee weapons. So yes, so before we get to the roll-off, as part of my secondary, Pat has to pick an objective in no man's land, and if I'm holding that objective at the end of my turn, I score 5 points.
Look, we're already playing over the centre, so it'd be terrible to give you double points on the centre there. I think number 4, thank you, Eddie. We'll lock that one in.
Yes.
Down
okay.
the end.
Yep.
So it's the Rock of Destiny.
Okay.
That's for all the Dark Angel players out there. We're playing for the Rock already.
The Rock. I smell what the Rock is cooking.
Here we go.
Some points. All right, guys. Now it's time for the roll-off. The magical roll-off.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Good luck.
Hiya. Oh, you picked
there
me just
we
by
go.
one.
That's
There
all you
go.
need.
Good job, mate.
Good luck,
Best
mate.
of luck. All right, guys. Chaos Knights turn 1 coming up.
Cool. So start of the command phase, go up to 2 CP on this one.
Yep.
And for those with the Chaos Knight players, you've got the Harbinger abilities that you have to choose one each round. So you start off in the Dread Host, which just means when you're within 12 inches, you neg 1 to your leadership. There's also some attrition things, and these ones all stack up as we go along. But I'll shout it out as we go.
My Doctrinas and my Canticles.
Let's do
which
it.
happen at the start of the battle round. Sorry. So for my Skitarii units, which is the chickens, the boat, the Dunecrawler, Bulwark, which is +1 to save.
Nice.
And the Cult Mechanicus stuff will be in Shroud Sum, so effectively it's a +1. So light cover.
Light cover.
For, so +1 armor save. So a bit of defensive buffs happening there.
Bit of defensive buffs. So movement-wise, I've kind of moved out of the castle. I'm trying to just control this area of the board, especially for Ruthless Tyranny, trying to get within dread range, get those points rolling early. The Rampager has moved up, so to do the Storm of Darkness on this one, so hopefully we'll get the action going at the end of the morale phase, and he'll still be there come my next psychic phase, and he's still alive on that one. Basically moved out all the war dogs. We're going to try and get a line of sight onto these chicken walkers down the stand, see if we can blow them up, and then any excess shots we'll put down into some other things that are exposed. Maybe get that June crawler up the back of the board with a few hits. That's everything.
Good job.
Here we go.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Alrighty then. Starting with the Brigand, the two big guns, the Demon Spear and the Chain Cannon, we're going to put all of that into the chicken walkers. The indirect shots on top, we're going to tuck into those rangers just hidden in the building. On that, 5 rangers?
5 rangers, yeah.
All right,
yeah.
let's start with the indirect and that. So number of shots, D6. It's a big fat 1. So neg 1 to hit, so hitting on a 4 with a reroll 1s. It's a hit. So that's the 3 to wound. Don't worry about it. Nothing. And then the big guns. Okay, the 2 Demon Spear into the chicken walkers. These are natively neg 1 to hit.
Correct, yep.
4s, re-rolling 1s. Cool, it's 1 hit. Strength 9, 6, so 3s with a re-roll 1. So it's 1 at neg 4.
No.
Easy, so D6 damage. It's a 4.
To 4. Down to 2.
And then some chain gun goodness. This is on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. Oh, just a 1-1. And let's get rid of that. And 6 on 6, I take it. So this is 4s, once again re-rolling the 1s.
Yep.
And 1-1.
Jeez, good roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that one at neg 2.
So neg 1 because of my save. So 4s.
4 ups.
Ooh, damage.
Just 1 each.
1, 2, 3 taken. So that kills that one. Does that one explode? It does not. Good opening salvo there, Pat.
Lovely. All right, we'll do the Rampager. He's just got a heavy stubber in terms of shooting. We'll put that into the chickens as well. I'm not expecting much damage here.
Yep.
So this is hitting on 4s, no re-rolls of any sorts.
Yep.
So 2 hits, 5 versus 6, so 5s and 6s. Nothing.
Nada.
Thanks for your time. Making our way around the table, we'll take this Executioner and we'll put everything into those Rampagers just there.
The chickens?
The chickens,
Yep.
This one's got no re-rolls to hit or wounds. It's a little bit out of the buff zone. It gets +1 to hit against vehicles, but you got the neg 1, so it goes back to 3s. So the heavy stubbers to start with on 3s, no re-rolls. Oh, wasting the good rolls here. 5s and 6s. So it's just 1, no AP.
Yep. So that's a 2 up. There we
Easy
go.
peasy.
Beautiful.
Now the autocannon shots, 4d3 shots, so number of shots. So 3, 6, 7, 8.
Beautiful.
This is on 3s with no re-rolls.
Ooh, unlucky.
And then 7 versus 6, so 3s again, no re-rolls. And that's 3 at neg 2.
Yep, so 4s. Hiya. Hey.
Good, so it's just 3 damage.
Okay, so that one's down to Dewey.
this one here's only got a line of sight just onto the chicken walkers. So the indirect will go into the rangers.
Sure.
And then the chain cannon will go once again into those lovely chicken walkers. Let's try the indirect.
Yep.
Number of shots, here we go. 3 this time. This is hitting on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. So just 1 hit. And 3s, re-rolling the 1s.
Hey.
Cool, just 1, no AP.
So cover plus bulwark, so that's
Super
2 up.
safe.
2 up.
Easy
Yep.
peasy.
Cool.
And then the chain cannon, 3, 6, 9, 12. So this is hitting on 4s, re-rolling the 1s.
Yep. Oh gosh, Pat.
All right, cooked dice,
Jeez.
well microwaved. These are on sale for Patreon members only. And 6 on 6, this is 4s, re-rolling the 1s. Oh, good amount of 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
3 there, yep.
5. 5 at
Five.
neg 2, go down to neg 1.
4s. Hiya. Hey, okay. Alrighty, pink dice.
All right,
1 damage.
1 damage,
Okay,
that's it.
down to 1.
Final executioner on this side of the board. We're going to put everything into those chickens.
Sure.
So 4 heavy stubbers to start with. Plus 1, neg 1 to hit, so 3s, re-rolling the 1s. Okay, 5 on 6, so 5s and 6s, re-rolling 1s. Cool, it's just 1, no AP.
Yep. So.
Ooh.
Much shooting. You've got.
He's got 43 shots.
Yeah, but then you got to dedicate more into it then. What am I? 5 CP. Yeah, I'll go down.
I'm going to see if I can steal it on a
Yep.
5-up. No.
No, just going to try and force the issue here.
Lovely.
That's better.
Well forced.
Okay.
Alrighty then. So 43, this is number of shots. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
This is still into the chickens.
Still into
Yep.
these chickens.
Okay.
This is on 3s, re-rolling the 1s. And get those 2s out of the way. And this is on 3s and re-rolling the 1s. 2 1s here.
Oh, good conversion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neg 2 down to neg 1.
4s again. Come on, chicks. Oh, okay. Okay, so that one just kills it. Does that explode? No. And then that effectively kills the second one. Does that explode? It does. And that's going to be the one of the wheel.
Good, so this one's now blessed, which means I get that Eldar Sneaky 6 once per battle round to use for a hit, a save, or a wound roll.
Nice.
All right, coming down the board, let's the indirect fire into those ranges again.
Sure.
And then the big guns into that Dune Crawler.
No worries.
Let's see the big action. So this is any negs to hit?
Yes, I'll spend 1 CP on smokescreen, so -1 to hit for that Dune Crawler.
Cool.
Bloop.
All right, so this is 4s, re-rolling the 1s. Re-rolling that one. Okay, 1 hit. And on a 3, no re-rolls. So that's
Nice.
1 on your invul, I take it, neg 4.
Yes, 5 up invan, the Dune
Here
Crawler.
we go.
No. Damage.
D6. Oh, sorry,
Wait.
not in the thing.
That's
Here we
okay.
go. 4 it
Nice,
is.
good job.
All right, and then we're going to put the indirect fire into these ranges again. So the number of shots is lovely 4. This is hitting on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. Cool, 2. And 3s, no re-rolls, nothing, double 2. Okay, all righty then.
Is that all the shooting?
Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3 to go.
Oh, lovely.
I'm going to put the big boy into the Dune Crawler at the back. And everything in there. So it'll be hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And no re-rolls of any sort. So it's the big Daimonis. 3 big shots. Here we go. So this is 4s, no re-rolls.
Oh, holy smokes, Pat.
Thank you. Buy these dice. Patreon.
Okay.
This is strength 16, so I'm guessing 2s.
Yes.
No re-rolls.
Oh,
All right. So
lordy.
1, 2, 3. Neg 5. So it's
Okay.
3 big fat ones on your invul. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Ooh, and you
Oh, I've
re-roll.
already spent a reroll.
Here we go. Number 3.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
Not
All
bad.
right.
I'll take
so
it.
it's 6 plus D3. And that's a big 8 damage.
Yes, so it's down to 1.
All right. With 4 gracious stubber shots to finish it off. 4s, no rerolls. If you just got
He's
1,
got the 1.
5 or a 6.
Oh,
No AP. No AP. So,
it's,
here we go, M&M.
2 up save.
Whatever you need.
Because it's Bulwark. Yay.
Lovely. So 1 wound left. Does it bracket?
Definitely.
Okay, super.
It's running on fumes.
Good. Then the last thing, just this boy. We're going to have a start on this.
On the boat.
On the boat at the front.
Sure. Sorry about
And the indirect into the ranges.
Sure.
And then everything else into the boat.
Yep.
So the indirect shots first. Number of shots into the ranges. 5. And this is on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. Okay. And then
well.
3s, no re-rolls here. So just 2, 0 AP.
Yep,
here we
2
go.
ups with cover and bulwark.
No problemo.
Okay.
And then the shots 3,
At
6,
the boat.
9, 12. And this is on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Out. And then 6 versus tough.
6.
4s. And no re-rolls on that.
What are 2s?
And 3 at neg 2.
Okay, neg 1, so 4s. Oh, come on now.
Ouch.
Come on now, pink dice.
Cheeky.
3 wounds, is it?
Just 3 wounds?
Yeah.
Good, and I'm pretty sure that's the end of my turn.
Yep.
I hold the middle. I've started my action over here, and I've got no other shenanigans to do.
Okay, so in terms of points, you have scored, so 2 for the middle, for holding the center,
Yes.
and...
Whatever the bring it down was, we can calculate at the end. I think it's just 1 point each for...
Yeah, for that one. Yeah, they're only 6 wounds each. So,
Good.
Okay.
Easy done.
Good
Oh,
turn.
and so Ruthless Tyranny, I'm holding half or more, so it's 2 points within dread range of half or more here for that extra point. So just 3 points on Ruthless Tyranny.
Cool, so 3 points for Ruthless Tyranny and 2 points for holding the center. And then we think it's about 3 points, pretty sure it's 3 points for
Bring it down.
Bring It Down currently. Good turn.
There
Well
it
done,
is.
Pat.
All right.
Alrighty,
Over
let's
to you.
go to Admech turn 1, coming up. Alrighty, it's Admech turn 1. We copped a lot, but I think having a Doomcrawler still alive with some the ability to get healed in the coming turns is handy. So let's see what we can do. I do have to hand out a couple of little command phase buffs at this stage. The Techno Archaeologist over here, tucked away behind this container, he has a Logi upgrade, and he can point to something that is core and give them -1 and -2. I can treat that as AP 0. Let's start over here. So I've pushed this side of the table up with my robots and my datasmith. They both advanced just to try and secure that objective and just sitting into some cover. The destroyers and the techno just moved across here just to get a bead on the on that war dog there with their plasmas. The Doomcrawler just shuffled up on 1 wound, so not much movement, but the Engine Seer, using Tech Adept, managed to put it back up to 5 wounds. The Rangers have stayed in this ruin here, just being obscured. They are doing Rod for this turn, and the Doomstrider, the boat, has just come up to just put a bit of pressure on. Hopefully it can survive somewhat of a full turn of shooting, or to just give Pat some options to shoot, I guess. And this squad of robots have just come around this side, just hoping to get a 9-inch charge into that war dog as well. So let's start off with this Doomcrawler, and it's going to put its neutron laser and the stubbers into this war dog.
Cool. I'm going to do the bulwark, rotate the ion shields for 1 CP, just to give it a 4-up.
Nice.
Against everything coming in.
Beautiful.
Here we go.
So hitting on, it's D3 shots with the laser for 2.
Nice.
Hitting on 3s now with the +1.
Oh,
Two
good roll,
hits.
good roll.
Strength 12, so threes.
Threes it is.
Threes to wound.
Here we go.
2 wounds.
All right.
It's -4.
One at a time. 4 up.
Oh, it rolled
How much
back.
damage?
It's D3 plus 3.
Is it more against vehicles?
No.
Okay. D3 plus 3. I'll take 1. Here we go. This will be the lucky one. What do you got coming in? It's
Just
got
stubbers
14
after that.
wounds. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them both go.
Yeah,
and that sort of thing.
Six,
At the gods.
6 plus 2d3.
Here we go.
Ooh,
5.
9, 5, so 11 wounds.
Cool. 3 wounds left. 3 wounds left.
And the stubbers,
Here we go.
3s. These are 5s. 2
All right.
wounds, no minus.
All right. Just straight 3 ups. Easy peasy.
Oh!
1 cocked.
I don't think I've ever seen a cocked dice in that dice tray before. That's
First
amazing.
time.
Oh
That's,
my goodness.
I've got tricks for days. Cool. I'll take it. So 2 left.
Okay. All right. So we got 3 D6 plasmas from the destroyers going downtown into this.
Into the
Wardog.
brigand. All right.
The brigand.
All right.
All right. So 3 D6 plasmas.
Here we go.
Hiya. Oh,
Nice,
here we go, Pat. Hit on 4s.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Oh, good roll. Good roll. It's got a bit of juice in it. 4s.
Yeah. So 4 wounds.
4.
This is -3.
Cool. 5 up involves no rerolls here.
Ooh.
1 save, 3 go through damage.
Just 1.
Cool. Down to 11.
All right. So 16 shots from the Dune Strider into the
Stalker, just
Stalker.
up the back. Here
Yep.
we go.
So hitting on 3s. And just winning on 5s here. Hiya. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
Nice.
No AP.
Cool. 3 up saves, no rerolls.
Lovely.
Takes 1.
Just 1.
Down to 13.
Now we come to the big charge phase.
The big bomb charge.
Just 1 charge, robots, into this war dog there.
Here we go.
Needing a 9.
Good
with
luck.
+1.
Here we go.
Hiya!
Ooh.
Oh! Okay, I'll spend a CP.
I'm going to see if I can steal this CP.
Don't you dare.
Luscious 5 up.
Yes.
No, that's. Here we go. The ultimate crime.
Come on, 9.
Here we go.
Come
Good
on,
roll.
9. No.
Ooh.
Okay. Lordy Lord. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. In terms of points, so I've started an R&D, which is 0 for the first one. I haven't quite killed a vehicle yet. I've kind of abandoned that objective for now. I do have some reserves coming in which could potentially help, but for now, that side is looking pretty scary. So I might, that might be an end game secondary. So no points yet. Over to you, Pat. So start of the battle round 2, I get to pick my Doctriners and Canticles again.
Nice.
For my Skitarii stuff, I'm going to go +1 ballistic skill. My Cult Mechanicus stuff is going to be 3d6 on the charge, pick the 2 highest.
Ooh, right. 3d6 on the charge.
Yeah.
Pick the 2 highest.
So hopefully things will still be alive for that to be active.
For Battle Round 2, in my Harbinger abilities, I'm going to choose the Geist Storm. So this one is when you're within dread range, which is 12 inches at the minute. If you fail a dread test in the shooting, then you've got to shoot, the closest enemy model.
Nice.
When it comes to the charge phase, if you fail a dread test, your charge roll gets halved.
Ooh.
And remember, you're already neg 1
Yeah.
to the leadership.
Yep.
And then there's a few extra buffs. So the Geist Storm, the Storm of Darkness.
Yep.
Now, once this goes off, this will be neg 1
Yep.
as well
Gotcha.
on the leadership. So
Sure,
it'll
sure.
stack up a little bit.
Okay.
Primary, so it's 1, 2, 3 on that one. So that's
So-
the big 12.
Yep.
So summary-wise, just pushing out a little bit, just to stop some deep strikes and that coming in. So just pushing back from this objective, where Buzz has got to come in and try and steal this one. And likewise, this one lone armiger is just pushing out to the side here, just to give these robots a bit of a choice of where they're going to come, and also so that that drill doesn't come landing into that part of the backfield. Everything else is going to be kind of focused on shooting and blowing this up off the middle, and then anything else shooting-wise will just be kind of extras. for bonuses.
Beautiful.
All right, so shooting time. I'm going to get the Brigand to put everything into that Dune Crawler.
Nice.
Actually, the indirect, or we'll put the indirect into the ranges as well. So the Brigand, let's get the big shots in to start with. 2 biggies hitting on 3s. Oh, cheeky and useless. All right. Whatever protects, it's definitely coded. All right, let's try some assault cannon. This is hitting on 3s.
Yep.
All right, out, 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 out. And then this is wounding on 4s with no rerolls. So it's 1, 2, just 3, neg 2.
Yep. So 5 ups here. No.
Cool, just
3
3 damage.
Down to 6.
And then the indirect fire into the ranges, number of shots.
Yep.
It's a big 2, hitting on 4s.
Oh.
Both hit, wounding on 3s. And just 1, no AP.
Yep.
So
3 up, just with cover this turn.
oh,
Yep.
easy peasy.
Cool.
All right, the folly continues on that side. Yeah, we'll need to pop this transport. So the Demon Breath Spear straight into this, the indirect into behind. So the indirect, number of shots. This is 2. This is hitting on 6s now. Rerolls the 1s.
Oh,
Okay.
Here we go.
A 3. Cool. 1. No AP.
Yes.
No problemo. All right. The 5s to hit into this. So 5
Yes.
rerolling 1s.
Into the Dune Strider.
It's 1.
Yep.
This is on a 3.
It's a wound.
Cool. On your, I guess, an invul. You got a 5 up.
No, the
Neg
Dune
4.
Strider. So go straight through.
All right. It's D6 plus 2 on this because it's within the half
All
range.
right. Oh, he gets it.
7.
Good job. Does it blow up? Oh, how dare you, pink dice.
4 cheeky stubbers just into the priests in the
Yeah,
middle.
sure.
So this is just hitting. Are they negs to hit or anything?
No.
Cool. So hitting on the old 3s. With no
Yay.
rerolls. And then wounding on a 3, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
T3.
Thanks for your time. In that case,
The
so the executioner up the back of that, he's going to go into the Dune Crawler, and he's going to put his 4 stubbers into the priests in the middle, and then the twin autocannons, or the special demon autocannons, into the Dune Crawler.
Yep. CP for smokescreen.
Cool. I'm going to see if I steal it. Come on. 5 up.
Oh, you haven't scored
Can't-
any of those.
can't- I haven't scored any
Okay.
yet. That's all right. That's all right.
Okay.
Let's start with the stubbers into the priests.
Sure.
No rerolls on the hits, so just on 3s. And then wounding on 3s with a reroll 1. So it's 2 of them, no AP.
So these guys have a 2. So they have a 5 up invuln, and then a 5 up feel no pain. So 1 damage each.
Yep.
Oop, out of the box. Hey,
There you go.
Here we go.
Always roll in the box, folks.
That's it.
Well weighted. All right, let's get into this Dune Crawler. 4d3 shots. Here we go. So number of shots. Oh, not
Ooh,
great.
very
1, 2,
low.
3, 4, 5, 6. +1, -1 on the hits. So on 3s. So no rerolls on this. 4s with the reroll 1s. Oh, 2 cheeky 1s. Cool. So it's 3 of them, neg 2.
Yep. So 5 ups.
Here we go. Good roll.
No.
Ooh. So it's 3 damage each.
Yeah, that is a dead Dune Crawler. Does it explode? It doesn't.
Then next one around the ground, we'll do the War Dog up the back, and the relic one with the helmet dogs, putting everything into these priests into the
priests.
middle.
Yep.
And so we'll do the Havoc launcher first. Number of shots, it's blast, so 3 is what it gets.
Yep.
It's hitting on our next hit, no.
No, not on the priests.
3s, re-rolling 1s, and then 3s, re-rolling 1s. So 3, no AP.
Yep. 3 5 ups. Save 1. Damage is 1.
1 each.
Yep. 5 up. Feel no pains. Come on, baby.
Okay.
1 dice.
And then we're going to try that autocannon into them.
Yep.
This is on 3s with the re-rolls of the 1s from the big boy, the Desecrator.
Yep.
Ooh, a few 2s. And this is strength 6, tough.
3. So 2s.
2s, and re-roll the 1s because of his special relic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Ooh.
6, 7.
This is gonna
on
be
this
gnarly.
one. Neg 2.
Yep. So it's still just 5 up. Feel no.
5 and 5s.
invuns. Yep. Ooh, okay. So pass 3.
Nice.
And then damage.
1 each.
1 each. So 5s again. Come on. Ooh, another 3 drop, Pat.
The Executioner on this one. So it's got the, we're going to put the autocannons into the robots up the back.
Nice.
And then the stubbers are going to continue on into the priests in the middle. So stubbers first. this is just hitting on 3s. It doesn't get the +1 here, so 3s re-rolling 1s. And we're going to wound on 3s re-rolling 1s. So 1, 2, 3. No AP.
Sorry, this is in the priest.
Into the priest,
Yep. So 5s.
Okay.
And then 5s. No.
Ooh, so 2 more. And then autocannons into the robots at the back.
Sure.
Number of shots here. Okay, so 3, 6, 7, 8s. Do these have any negatives to hit?
No.
So this is on 2s re-rolling 1s. It's 7 on, what's their toughness?
7.
Cool, so 4s. Oh, look at that for a whiffarunio. But I'll use my 1 fate dice, I think. The eldest, so change
6.
1 across to a 6. So it's 2 saves,
Minus.
-2.
So 4s. Oh, come on.
3 damage each.
So they are 7 wounds. So 1 goes to 1 wound remaining.
Let's give the crowd what they want here. So this big one here is going to put the stubble shots, 4 stubble shots, just into the last of those priests there, and then the big guns going into that robot up the back.
Sure.
I've got 3 CP, got a stratagem, but when I'm within range of an objective marker, you can re-roll 1s to hit in fighting or shooting on that one. So it's a 1 CP. I'm going to do that just because I'd love to kill some robots and get him up to trans-hitman.
Sure.
So here we go, 3s re-rolling 1s. Watch all the 2s.
Hey, come on, Pat.
There we go. On demand rolling. It's going to be wounding on a 2. There we go. So it's neg $1,500,000,000.
Yep.
So big,
yes.
big money play that for 1
Very
CP.
good.
And the stubbers into the priest. This is all 5s and 6s now. No worries, folks. No worries. And on 3s. So it's just 2. No AP.
2 5-ups. Ooh, 5 up again. Feel no pain. Oh, come on.
The indirect or the havoc launcher into the last of these priests, and then we're going to put the chain cannon into the robots up the back.
Sure.
Let's see if I can plink 1 more wound. 3s re-rolling 1s from the rampage, from the desecrator.
This is into the
robots
first. Yep.
Robots first.
Sure.
See if we can get this one win. 6 versus their tough 7.
7.
Cool. 5s and 6s all in the thing. Re-roll the 1. No, it's too far away. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 at neg 2.
Oh, 4-ups. Here we come.
Here we go.
Here we come. 4-ups.
Oh, cheeky.
Hiya.
Cheeky.
Hoya. Come on, Pat.
Casino.
Oh, is it worth the CP? I think this robot has deserved it. Yeah.
All right. You spend a CP.
Blink.
I'll take a CP back.
Yes.
That's a big no.
Come on, magical 4.
Here we go. 4 up. Casino time.
Oh, pink dice, I hate you. Does it blow up? Oh, it winked at me.
Oh, the direct fire from on top into
Yes.
the priest. Number of shots. That's a big fat 2. Into the dice tray, please. And we roll a 1. So it's 1 hit. 1 wound. No AP.
5 up. Feel no pain.
Okay.
Yay.
Feels nothing. Last one to fire. We're up to morale phase.
Yes, so the only one in question is that squad.
Yep.
And Admech have a stratagem that I can play called Acquisition at Any Cost. It's 1 CP. If I have a unit in range of an objective, I can auto pass morale.
Cool. Do I steal a CP finally? No.
No!
We're going to play a game on this one. So this is the Ravenous Terror Shade. So this is 1 CP on this one. Because you're within 12 of my Dreadnought, you've got to take a Dread test on this one. It's 3d6, and then you, whatchamacallit, 3d6, and you discard the lowest dice. Now, for every point that you go over your leadership, it's 1 mortal wound.
Oh!
And remember, your neg 1 leadership at the minute because of my first round of Dreadnought. So 3d6.
3d6.
Here we go.
So 9. So 1 mortal wound.
So you discard the lowest.
Oh, discard lowest, sorry. Yep.
And what's your normal leadership?
8.
So you're down to 7, and that
So it's all good.
nothing.
Okay.
1 CP, well wasted. and then just to end it off, this boy here will do the action on the Storm of Darkness. I've got that one, so this one now will be doing it for my back home objective.
Nice.
And that one.
And so how did you go for points for the turn?
Points, I think I killed off another robot and a Dune crawler.
Yep.
So some more
so
points.
You're racking them up.
I'm doing the same again. I control 3 or more, half or more, and then I'm within dread range of half or more on that one.
Beautiful.
So nice and easy. So I think 3 points on the Ruthless Tyranny.
Yep.
Some more points on the Bring It Down,
Yep.
and then I've got the 4 points from that Storm of Darkness, and now we started the next one.
Nice. Racking them up there, Pat. Well done.
Here we go.
Okay, let's go to Admech turn 2. So, Admech turn 2, we both got up a CP. As far as primary goes, I'm sitting on 2 objectives here, so that's 10, so that's 8 points. Riser push up here for turn 2 just to try and capitalize the 3d6, pick the 2 highs on the charge and get into melee. So the robots have pushed in, just made a little hole with these remaining electro priests for them. The destroyers have moved up. Again, the -1 and -2 treating as AP0 just to give them some defensive buffs. And the same with this squad of robots, just pushing up to try and knock off some of these war dogs to put some pressure back on Pat and also to knock up some of that Bring It Down points. As far as reserves go, I've brought down my Stratoraptor here just to get off some las cannon shots. And over on this side of the battlefield, we've got my drill. It has the ability to auto disembark the troops inside. So my Electro Priest and my Warlord, the Tech Priest Dominus, has just popped up. Again, hoping to get some charges off. Yeah, going to do R&D with these destroyers. Don't want to roll a 5 or a 6. I've rolled a 5, so that doesn't go off, unfortunately. But that's okay. They can still shoot because the archaeologist is there. We'll just have to try next turn. All right, so let's get these destroyers. Going to put all their plasma into this war.
The Brigand.
The Brigand.
Yep.
Over there. Let's go, the plasma. So I'll overcharge.
Cool.
3d6 shots.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
8. So hitting on 4s. Ooh, I've taken 1 mortal wound.
3s.
3s. 3 wounds.
Cool. 3 5-ups. No re-rolls on any of this. Save 2. Take
Nice.
1. How many?
2 damage, sorry, because it's...
Cool. Down to 9 left.
Let's go to the Stratoraptor.
So now you've got to do a dread test.
Yeah.
So your leadership, whatever a leadership is on a Stratoraptor.
Oh, God.
This is the thing about Chaos Knights. Everyone learns their leadership in this game.
I reckon. Leadership 9.
So it goes down to an 8.
8.
So it's 2d6.
Yep.
And if you roll over it, then you've got to shoot the closest model.
Yes.
Closest
Which is that one anyway, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Which is what I want to shoot.
All right, here we go.
So just checking the leadership on the Stratoraptor.
So it's fine. It's only
the dread
7.
test,
So
yeah.
you choose what you want to
So
shoot.
I can choose. I'm just going to put everything into that one anyway.
Here we go.
So hitting on a 2 because of the Doctrina
Nice.
with the las cannons.
Oh, that's 2.
Strength 9, so 3s.
3s.
Oh, come on now.
no.
No, that's all right. 1 wound.
So 5 up. Save. No, how much?
D3 plus 3.
Hit me.
Yep.
Cool. D3 plus 3, so 4. Brings it down to a juicy 9 left.
And then the Cognus Stubbers.
Stubber me.
2 hits. 1 wound, no minus.
Cool. 3 up save. Okay.
Nice, very good, very good. The dread test on this squad of robots.
What's their leadership?
Leadership is
Probably something good like
9 as well, probably.
10 or something.
Yeah, leadership 10.
So down to 9. Cool.
Yep,
Shoot wherever you
that's
want.
fine. So they're going to shoot into this
Nice.
Brigand, is it?
Cool. Yeah, the brigand.
Yep, 2d6 flamers, 3. Strength is 5. Yep,
Cool. 5s and 6s.
so 1.
Any AP?
Yep, so it's -2, 1
Ooh,
damage.
5 up. Okay. Cheeky.
Very good.
Well microwaved on these dice.
Flamers over here. Let's see if the...
Are you going into this?
yes.
Oh, well, you're going to shoot the closest
I'm gonna
anyway.
shoot the closest
so
anyway.
let's flame it.
Yep, flame it. Oh,
Okay. Ooh.
6, and then 5s.
Okay.
None. Great.
You just come in and punch it.
Okay. All right, Admech. All right, so the termite has a flamer and a melter gun. It's actually Skitari, hitting on a 2
Nice.
with the +1.
Oh, don't need that.
And its strength is 8.
3s?
So 3s.
Oh, here we
Full
go.
house here, Paddy.
Here we go.
It's -4.
These are all 5-ups. D6 damage.
D6, yes.
Oh, this is cool. 5-ups. 3d6 damage into me. Here we go.
So first one, 4, 6,
Boomtown.
it's dead.
And doesn't blow.
Okay.
Got me.
Let's do some charges, baby. All right, let's start fighting. So I'm going to start with this group of Castellan robots.
Okay.
I'm spending my 1 CP to change their protocol to their punchy protocol.
I'm going to steal this finally. Yes.
Nice, he does. Well done.
Finally. Cool.
So they'll have a weapon skill of 2+.
Oh, cheeky.
Hitting on 2s.
Sure.
So hit rolls of 6s, auto wound.
Ooh.
So 4 auto wounds. Strength is 10. So 3s.
Yeah, easy.
So an extra. So 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
6.
9 wounds.
All
Minus
right.
3.
9 6s. No problemo.
Come on, Paddy.
Easy peasy. Yeah, so that didn't happen.
Okay, that's 1 dead.
Shall we have a blow-up party? Spending the 2
Yep.
on that one.
Electro Priest in range, and after they've charged on 6s, they do mortals. Which
Okay.
they don't. Just carry on as you were.
Here we go. 2s. Ow.
Yes, those 1s count.
And then we're going to do 2s again.
Show me those 1s, Paddy.
Okay. Feel no pain?
Yep, 5s. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
On the sweets.
So I'll just re-roll the successes.
Sure.
Yeah. So 3. So save 2, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dead. 2 CP well spent there, Pat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Let's go over to the middle robot. Their protocol's still the same. So hitting on 4s, and then wounding on 3s. Okay, it's 2 wounds, minus 3.
Here we go. 6s. Nope.
6 damage.
So it's gone.
So I've got 2 Electro Priests left, just
Sure.
into the Warlord. Hitting on 3s, 6s. Strength 5.
All right.
So
5s and
that's
6s.
just 2 mortal wounds, and it
2
stops.
mortal wounds. He's got a 5-up, 6-up feel no pain at this point. I think he's going to feel it. He does.
Yep.
Down to 26.
There you go. That's the end of Admech turn 2. Didn't get R&D off, unfortunately, but I managed to kill a couple of units for Bring It Down.
And you killed something off the center, and you're on the center, so 3 on the tertiary.
3 for the tertiary, yes.
Nice.
Alrighty, over to Chaos Knights, turn 3. Alright, so start of the battle round 3, we go up a CP.
Nice.
I need to pick my Canticles and Doctriners. My Cult Mechanicus are getting 1 free reroll for the hit roll, wound roll, and the damage roll for every unit. I'm going to forego the Skitari one because I don't want to nerf my big guns, even though it might help my drill. I don't think it's going to be needed. So, carry on. How'd you go for primary?
Primary, I've got the 2 and that, so just a cheeky 8.
Yep, 8 points on primary.
That one. And then for my turn 3, battle round 3, I'm going to go into, for the Harbinger ability, I think I'll take the Pall of Darkness. So this one, it stacks on top. So when you're more than 12 inches away, you neg 1 to hit in the shooting.
More than 12 inches?
More than 12
nice.
inches away.
Yeah, sure.
So you got to get close if you want to hit better.
Okay.
So, movement-wise, I've grabbed the Rampager and made a beeline towards this drill, hopefully to knock that on its head. I've brought out the 2 Executioners just to get some lines onto these robots, hopefully to put a bit of a hole in them. And then I've just got the Lieutenant Dan back here, and that, hopefully to clear out a bit of this chaff. So hopefully by the end of this turn, that's going to be shrunk down, that's going to be missing, and there's going to be a hole there where there used to be a drill.
Hey, come on now.
Well, that's the plan, but we've seen how these dice like to roll 2s, so we're away. All right, so starting...
And sorry, this was going into this centre priest.
Into the centre priest, just to knock them off.
Cool.
So this is hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s. So 2s should... No, it's not within range. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at neg 2.
Yep. 5 ups. Ooh, okay. And then 1 damage?
Yeah, just 1 damage. Good roll though, that's good.
No, dead.
I'll take him and I'll go downtown. So I'll put the stubber into the 2 priests over here, and then I'll put the autocannons into these robots over here. On that one. All right, stubbers into the priest. This is hitting on 3s and re-rolling 1s. Okay, 2 2s. And this is wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And just 1, no AP.
5 up.
Oh,
hey,
no problemo.
Go.
All right, 4d3. This is into the robots in the graveyard to avenge the sacrilege that was done in here. Number of shots, not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. So this is hitting on 2s and re-rolling the 1s with a re-roll of that. Cool. And 7, tough 7 on robots.
Tough 7.
4s re-rolling the 1s. And
5 up.
here we go. Oh, good
Hey,
roll.
okay, so these 2 actually flick back a mortal wound with their...
Oh, cheeky,
Inbound.
cheeky.
but I've dropped 2. Is it damage?
3 damage each.
So 1's down to 1, and you cop 2 mortal wounds.
Nice. So the lieutenant at the back on that one, he'll put his indirect fire into the 2 priests, again, that are just sitting there. And the chain cannon, he's going to put all the way across the board into the robots with the 1 wound left.
Sure.
This is hitting on 3s, re-rolling the old 1s. Oh, nice. And 6 versus 7, so 5s and 6s, and re-rolling 1s from his special relic. Not so nice. So we got 1, 2, 3, that's it, 3 at neg 2.
At the robots, so 5s again. No.
1 damage each.
So that one kills that one. Does that explode? No.
Same thing, 4 stubbers into the 2 priests out on the corner.
Yep.
And then the 3 big shots.
No
and
worries.
that. So the 4 stubbers, and that. This is hitting on 3s. And this is wounding on 3s. And just 1. No
5
AP.
up. No. Cool. Feel
1
no
damage.
pain.
Here we go.
No.
And then the 3 big boy shots. This is hitting on 3s. And it's 2 hits. And it's wounding on 2s. Cool. 2 on your invols.
Hey-ya! Alright, so I bounce back a mortal wound and I fail 1.
So it's 6 plus D3 for 7.
7, so that's 1 dead. Does that explode? It does.
Ooh.
D3 on your war dog.
Oh,
and
big
D3
3
on my character.
Oh, well rolled.
Just as I planned.
Cool. So there's 27 wounds left on the big one. And then you've flicked 3 onto this one. So that brings him to a cute number of 11. This executioner into the 2 robots. What do we got? 5 wounds left. Let's start with the autocannons. So number of shots. 1, 2, 3, 5, so 7.
Nice.
Perfectly average. This is hitting on 2s, re-rolling the 1s. And, yep. And
T7.
4s.
Ooh, he's dropped a few there.
Re-roll 1s from
Oh,
the
get out of here with your
Helm of Dogs.
No.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
On my Invan.
Yes.
1 slots. 5s. Okay, flick back another mortal wound and I drop 2. 3 each.
Yes.
Yep, so that just kills that one on 5. Does that explode? Oh, almost.
I think I've done all the shooting, so charge time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. I'll start with this middle stalker.
Yep.
It's going to put everything into the robots.
Sure.
Break their lines for 1 CP.
Yep.
I'm going to do that.
So what does that do?
+1 to hit
Nice.
on the charge for the Herpetrax.
Very handy.
So it's 5 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s on this one, no rerolls. Here we go. Cheeky one. Nice. And this one, I think it's a strength 10 on the sword.
Yep, so 3s.
And that, so 3s, no rerolls again.
Ooh.
So
dropped another
1, 2, 3. I think this is neg 4
Oh.
on the Herpetrax.
So, well, 2 up save base, so I do get 6s here.
Cool. Here we go. Good roll.
Yeah. No.
Ooh.
Think it's a dead robot.
Yes.
Does it blow up? No.
Okay.
All right, 2 CP, interrupti.
We're in a new battle round, aren't we? Battle round 3?
3.
Cool. I'll see if I can steal this.
Yeah, sure.
No. That's 1 from a lot.
So hitting on 3 into your big boy.
Here we go.
Hiya.
Oh, that's good for me.
Jeez Louise. Strength 12.
Cool. So 3s to wound.
All right, carry on.
I'll hit you with the big claw.
Okay, please do. It deserves it.
This is hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Just straight through that.
Oh, 1, 1. So 2s.
Yeah.
Cool. All those. Do you have an invuln?
No.
I think it's neg 4, if not neg 5.
Ooh. You got 14 wounds to get through, mate.
It's just neg 4.
Neg 4, no save.
Cool. It's 8 damage each.
Does it blow up? Ah, you can't even blow up for me, you stupid drill. Good job. Yep, 3 attacks with the priest. 2s. 5s.
Oh, here we go.
2 wounds. It's minus do air for 2 damage.
5s. Okay,
2
so
damage
take
each.
4 damage.
Thanks 4. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm pretty sure I can start a Storm of Storm of Darkness.
Yep.
On that middle objective now.
Sure.
That I control it with OBSEC.
Nice.
So I'll start that, and everything else I'll just leave. So.
Okay. And how'd you go for points?
Points, I did the same trick again with the Ruthless Tyranny. I've killed something off the middle and now control the middle.
Yep.
So 3 points on the tertiary, and I've got some bring it down points, a drill, a couple of more robots, and then I hold half or more. I'm in Dread Ranger half or more, and so I think that'll be another 3 points.
Yeah, solid turn, mate. You definitely killed a lot of my threatening units. Most of the robots and the drill all gone, so job well done.
All right,
All right, over to Admech turn 3. Admech turn 3. Let's do this, folks. I believe in the Omnisci. I believe in myself. I don't believe in my dice.
No.
I don't believe in my drill. So thank you for taking that off the board, Pat.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I desperately needed that.
Bunnings will give you your money back with that drill. No worries, mate.
All right, same buffs going on here in command phase. Primary, I'm sitting on 2 here, so scoring a big fat 8 points. So it's an uphill battle, but I'm not giving up. So let's go straight into movement. So, summary for movement. Not much left, guys. So we shuffled some things. The Stratoraptor has just moved into a more threatening position here to get some line of sight of its las cannons. The robot is again pushing up aggressively, looking for something to punch. The Data Smith is just remaining there, just babysitting that objective, as are all these guys, the Rangers and the Engineer. The Destroyers have just pushed up just to aid into that center objective to try and get some more bodies and put some more pressure on. And the brave Tech Priestess, Dahlia Cythera, is staring up into that bad Warlord Chaos Knight and saying, bad robot, bad, no. Okay, Stratoraptor is going to put everything into this War Dog here in the center of the battlefield.
Cool. I might do the Iron Bulwark for 1 CP again, just to give it a 4-up invul.
Yep, sure.
See what I can claim.
Yep. So, las cannons, hitting on a 3. 1 hit. Winning on a 3.
Oh, that's good.
A wound.
Here we go. 4-up.
Oh, it's nice, Pat. Well done. And Stabbers. 2 hits. 5s. 1 wound. No minus.
3-up. Oh, couldn't jank it that time. 1 damage.
Yep.
Nice. Down to 6.
Yep. D6 Flamer with the robot into the center War Dog. Big fat 6. Here we go. Flame on. Fantastic 4 style. Strength is 5. So 5s and 6s. So 3.
Into that.
Yep. Minus 2.
Cool. 4-ups. Okay. All good.
I tell ya. No, you can't. Well, you can do that because you're the guest here. You can.
Yeah. Patreon special guest dice.
Yeah.
Microwave for 14 minutes.
The Dominus fell back. Let's put all the plasma. Let's put all the plasma into there as well. Why not?
All right, let's do it.
3d6 shots. So 4s. I'm actually re-rolling 1s here because they're in range of the Tech Priest there in the middle. Strength 7.
4s again.
So 1 wound.
4-up. No.
1 damage.
Cool. Down to 5.
I've got 6 shots with the rapid fire phosphor.
Oh, that's good. Here we go.
Strength 5.
All right.
That's
4.
That's 4.
Cool. 4-up. Oh, I take 3.
Take another 3.
Down to 3. Oh, down to 2.
Down to 2.
Down to 2.
All right, let's charge.
All right. So don't forget about the dread
dread.
test.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
That's fine.
So where would you like to start?
Let's go with the robot into this center War Dog.
You got to roll it on the 3d6.
Yep.
And I think no, yeah. So you neg 1 leadership.
So leadership 9.
Cool.
Need to roll under a 9.
No,
I don't.
So your charge
So
roll
charge is halved. I'm not sure what I need. Let's check. Yeah, I do get a +1. So that's an 11, which takes it down to 5 or a 6.
That's 6. I think you round up.
Yeah, 6. No. Nicely done. Let's go the Destroyers.
Cool. So
Just
another
2?
dread test. Just the 2.
Yep.
Or don't.
Did I spend my CB? Yeah, let's re-roll that.
All right. Just big numbers. That's all you need.
Here we go.
So that's a 5.
That's a 5.
I think you might.
No, definitely not.
Don't sneak in.
No. Good job. Oh, let's charge here. Sorry.
Yeah, why not?
All right, so let's go to the Dominus into the Warlord.
Sure.
Smack her with the Relic Axe. 3 attacks. That's 2 hits. Strength is 7. Hiya.
Oh, hello.
2 wounds.
Cool. Neg lots.
-2.
Cool. So 5 ups.
Oh,
Saved 1. How much
3.
damage?
3.
And the 5 up. Feel no pain.
Oh,
So it takes a big fat wound.
nicely done.
Cool. So down to 24.
Smack me back, Pat. Smack me back, Pat.
It's getting late. This is that sort of stream now. Here we go.
I was coming to watch you get abused.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it with the big claw. I'll just see
Yeah,
if I can
just
mulch it.
claw
Two's
it.
re-rolling the
Claw her
ones.
face.
All right. I'm guessing this is 2s as well.
Yes.
All right. So all of those on 4-ups. It should just be 7.
5 ups.
Okay.
She's dead.
Yeah. Does she explode?
So, just the end of the turn, no bring it down. R&D I failed again with the Datasmith. Pat's got 10 models with this Warlord Knight, so I'm not holding that for my secondary as well. But I do get 2 points for holding that center objective. And I think we're going to call it there because at the start of turn 4, Pat's just going to come in and clean me up. So yeah, well done to you, Pat.
Good. Thanks for the game, mate.
That's all right. Thank you for coming down. It was a great game. Let's have a bit of a brief, and we'll get back to you in a sec. All right, guys, the scores are in, and an astounding win by Pat and his Chaos Knights. A well-fought victory. Well done, mate.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. It was lovely having you on. It was lovely seeing you pilot your amazing Chaos Knights.
Oh, thank you.
Did a wonderful
Thank
job.
you. Hopefully I did everything right and didn't stuff up any rules
No.
of that. So
It was great. How did you find the battle? And
it was probably the first couple of turns I knew that if those robots got in and started punching, I was in big trouble.
yeah,
So yeah, I think it kind of all hinged on that. When they started melting away, I thought, yeah, I've got an all right chance.
Yeah.
And then, you know, this sort of triangle, because basically with the Chaos Knights, they're quite shooty. And if they can control a triangle and a 5 mission objective, then you know it's just a bit of a points factory. Those ones.
Yeah.
So
the dread tests is an incredible ability to have.
yeah, it's very janky.
Yeah.
When it works, it's great.
Oh, absolutely.
When it doesn't, then
Yeah.
it's like, oh well.
Very good. And I think it came into play on so many occasions, particularly with the robots getting into combat, just halving charge ranges.
Yep.
Even with the +1, you're amazing, like, you know, making a 6 or a 7-inch charge becomes quite nerve-wracking. So it's a good little ability. Well done.
Yep.
I like it. Yeah, there were a few moments where I thought I might have had a chance to maybe peg back the game a little bit. When I knocked off a few of the dogs off early with the robots, I thought I might have had a chance, but yeah, you just had that amazing turn 3 where you
Yeah,
just
it was good.
really just done some really amazing work.
Well,
So-
it's twofold. You failed all the dread tests.
That's
and
right.
then I just got to hit you for free.
And then
So-
I had a drill that just absolutely flunked everything, missed
Yeah.
melter shots, and I probably misplaced it a little bit. Maybe I just didn't give it enough room in that area. Maybe I should have positioned it probably a little bit more central, but that's okay. We live and learn.
Yes.
Well,
that's it.
sometimes we don't live. Sometimes you just die, and
it-
you can still die and learn, right?
Some have before.
Well, you kind of, yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, mate.
No, thanks for
And
having me.
We really appreciate you supporting the channel, becoming
course, guys.
a patron to us and a legend. So
No worries.
much
Well, folks,
appreciated.
everyone out there, give these guys some support, hey, because they do great stuff. It's good in the community, especially in Australia, down here in Melbourne and that. So
Yes.
thank you for all you do.
Thank
and
you,
that I
mate.
know everyone loves tuning in.
Yes,
so it's-
thank you so much. And for those who are in Melbourne or travelling to Melbourne interstate or internationally, go check out the Warplings Club. Great bunch of guys. Pat here is the secretary. Yeah, great community, lots of gaming tables, lots of different types of games.
very much so.
Different types of systems. You can, check it all out. So thank you, mates. Thank you to Gap Games. Thank you to GameMat.eu. Thank you to all of our patrons. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Let us know in the comments what you thought of the battle. Thank you to LJ Filming.
Oh,
Yay!
yeah.
LJ on the camera. We are in the process of teaching my young Padawans about all the technical abilities of this whole production. So yeah, it's going to be exciting for everyone. And yeah, that's it from us. Good night and good luck in all your 40k adventures. Cheers.